Good morning, Florida lacrosse fans. Friday, March 18th. Excuse me. Welcome to Morning Coffee, Florida Lacrosse News. Lee Roggenberg, your host. And first, Friday morning. Sleeping in late tomorrow, that's for sure. First of all, before we get to the lacrosse, congratulations to the St. Peter's Peacocks. Love when those small Northeastern schools surprise these national powers in the basketball tournament. Watched the game last night, probably the longest stretch of basketball I've watched in a while. And terrific, terrific victory for the little kids. Take that, all you pro athletes trying to play college for 1 year. Okay, let's start with Jacksonville women. Impressive victory yesterday over Harvard, 21-9. Sarah Elms, 9 goals, 1 assist. Congrats, Sarah, on a great game. Was sort of following the tweets. Very active day on the tweets for the JU women. I believe that Mindy McCord's husband was manning the line there. Paul, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, please go ahead and do so. And for all those of you who watch who aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit the button, like the video if you do so. Encourage all your friends. You got a full weekend to help and build that subscriber base. There's your marching orders. Okay, a little light on the high school side, obviously. Spring break is fully in pursuit these days. A couple of interesting results, though, down here. Western 16-14 win at St. John Paul yesterday. Again, I've harped on the issue, and you're going to see when we broadcast the second taping that was done yesterday. It looks like it's going to be 2 shows. We're going to do an hour on the boys and an hour on the girls. Our first version of who's in, who's out. And we're going to be breaking down all of the brackets. And the tapings went very well yesterday. Hopefully, by Saturday at the latest, we'll have something up and running. And, a game like this pretty much, Western is in all likelihood looking at the at-large bid since they are in the same district as St. Thomas. So to go ahead and defeat a highly ranked 1A team on the road is certainly going to look good in their power ranking. And also St. John Paul. That's going to be one of the teams we're going to discuss quite a bit in that taped show, and how the FHSA rankings have sort of placed them, frankly, in a position I think is a little bit lower than it should be. So a loss like this, although I still see them qualifying, this makes it a little shakier. Berlin Jesuit, 6-5, continuing their undefeated season over Ransom Everglades. Ransom also plays a role in the discussion tomorrow. So when you see these things, pay attention to where these teams are in the power rankings, because you're going to be surprised by a lot of the early numbers and early positionings. Lake Wales 8-2 over Discovery. Episcopal School of Dallas rebounded from their St. Ed's loss to beat Lake Mary 8-5. Bartow 9-4 over Winter Haven. Estro 11-2 over Fort Myers. Easy winners last night on the boys' side: Boone, Gulliver Prep, Niceville, Gainesville, Cardinal Gibbons, Oak Hall, and St. Stephen's. On the girls' side yesterday, Westminster Christian 7-4 over Lord's Academy. St. Stephen's, big win 8-7 over King's Academy. That's a really close game. Both teams are highly ranked and rated this week. Again, St. Stephen's getting a nice win to, in all likelihood, probably get 1 or 2 seed in their region. Oak Hall 16-10 over Buchholz. Gulf Coast 9-6 over Academy of Holy Names. Big win for Gulf Coast. Niceville 13-6 over Navarre. Easy winners last night on the girls' side: Santa Fe, Calvary Christian, Fort Lauderdale, All Saints Academy. Besides JU's women yesterday, the Flagler women beat UVA Wise 14-12. Sydney Onega, four goals in the win. The Kaiser women lost to Cumberland's 13-12. Pembroke Pines alum Valeria Lomaglio, 4 goals in the loss for Kaiser. And the Ave Maria women beat Anderson 16-5. Hannah Shaffrey, 5 goals, 2 assists in the win. On the boys' upcoming games today, West Broward at 5-4, hosts Stone at 5-4. Very important game for West Broward. As of right now, as you'll see, West Broward does not qualify for the two-way bracket. They can get very much closer with the win over Stoneman. Oxbridge at 9-2 is going to be hosting Canterbury in the annual matchup of the boys' Latin teammates. Lake Highland Prep 3-3 is hosting St. Thomas at 5-3. Last year, I witnessed that game down here. St. Thomas took them pretty good, and we'll see if Lake Highland has that on the bulletin board and finds a way to flip it this year. Santa Fe 8-2, 8-2 hosts Pensacola Catholic at 4-3. Key game also for the boys in Region 1. Bowles at 8-0 is playing Lake Norman of North Carolina at 4-3. St. John Paul is looking to rebound. They're 4-4, and they're hosting Gulf Coast at 6-1 today. Actually 4-5 now. Important game for St. John Paul. Saturday, Buchholz at 5-3 is hosting Pensacola Catholic. Westminster Christian at 8-2 is hosting Berlin Jesuit. Westminster looking to make sure that they make the 1A bracket if they can. Right now, I believe they are the first team out, so a great chance to get a quality win for them. Oxbridge at 9-2 is hosting Episcopal Dallas. I might run over and catch a little bit of that game. On the girls' side, Ponte Vedra on Friday at 5-2 is hosting Phillips Exeter, one of those expensive prep schools in Connecticut, I believe. A number of presidents went to Phillips Exeter. Lake Island Prep at 6-2. On the girls' side, hosting St. Thomas at 6-1. Very interesting matchup. Won't mean much in all likelihood, except for seeding issues. But again, when you get a top 3 or 4 matchup in both classes, it's always worth getting to see. Berkeley Prep at 5-3 is hosting Out of Door Academy at 7-0. And we don't really have anything scheduled on Saturday for the girls in the state. MCLA D1 polls out. Gainesville, Florida is number 5. Florida State, number 22. In D2, Florida Gulf Coast, number 10. Florida Atlantic, number 12. And Miami received votes. On the college scene today, Embry-Riddle women are playing St. Anselm. Florida Southern women are playing Alabama Huntsville. The Weber men have traveled up to Michigan to play Michigan Dearborn. Busy day tomorrow. Jacksonville men travel to UMass Lowell. Lynn women are hosting East Connecticut State. Florida Southern men are hosting Lynn. Flagler women are hosting Southern Connecticut. Rockhurst men are hosting Rollins. Rollins women host Montevallo. Embry-Riddle men host Lander. Tampa women are traveling to Lindenwood. Tampa men are hosting Colorado Mesa. Stetson women are hosting Gardner-Webb. Weber women are hosting Cumberlands. And the Kaiser men are playing Cumberlands in North Carolina. So, light schedule tonight and on the weekends. Maybe if you have a favorite college team you want to catch up with, it'd be a good time to do so. Obviously, next week, with pretty much everyone off spring break, we're going to be getting back into heavy coverage. Lots of games. We're coming down the stretch. We'll only have three weeks in the regular season, but only the next 2 count when it comes to district seeding. So got to be careful with looking at that. These games, when we talk about some of these games that you maybe are kind of not paying attention to. Believe me, the coaches and the programs are paying attention to them because it's a scramble. There's plenty of at-large bids, plenty of district number one seeds still up for grab too. We're kind of used to sort of hearing big names clinching districts relatively early, but I can tell you after going through that exercise yesterday during the taping, far from it. Lots of key games still coming up, even if they're not the glamour games per se at the top. So get out to a game, hashtag Taft Tag, take a friend to a game if you're going, lay off the refs, enjoy yourself, grow the game. And if you're going to, like me, you're going to have March Madness on in the background. Let's see what else happens today. It was a heck of a day of upsets yesterday, too. This is Lee Roggenberg, Florida Lacrosse News, saying so long from the Sunshine State.